I'm sorry, Doctor. What'd you say?
We need to create a shunt to get more oxygenated blood to the lungs. Can't see how to do it.
Remember back in Vanderbilt when we were doing the research on how to create high blood pressure in the lungs?
Yes, I connected the subclavian to the pulmonary artery.
He failed to get the high blood pressure, but we did get higher blood flow.
Which is exactly what Dr. Towsig said these babies need. That's it. We build a bypass. Take an artery and redirect it.
Systemic artery to the pulmonary artery, then
through the lungs.
It's a long way around, but it gets you there.
If we wait from the right side, we have an advantage there.
But the recurrent nerve is in the way, and if we kink that...
Vocal cords parallel.
And the carotid's here.
We may kill the brain if we damage that. Confident thought.
The subclavian. Tied off here.
After the divide, cut it right under the clavicle, swing it down, long, slow, gentle arc.
Hold if we pull it down 4 inches.
If your hands don't get too excited.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
No one's ever done anything as hard as this. Changing the course of blood.
It turned blue into pink. Death into life. I don't care what the chart says. This girl wants to live. Retractor.
No suture.
Can't we try things my way occasionally? Oh, all right. Suture.
Do you mind if I show you something, Doctor? Thank you.
Do you need any help?
No, that's fine, thank you. Purse string, the anastomosis. Okay, there. He's all yours, Doctor.
Do you feel the connection?
Are you sure you did this, Vivian? This is like something the Lord made. Look, Mr. Saxon, I acknowledge that these are uncharted waters. There are risks. But I think we have found a way to repair your daughter's heart.
How?
You're stationed away in Norfolk, is it, Mr. Saxon?
Yes, sir. Been working on Spencer, trying to get her back out to sea.
You work on engines, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'd be changing around some of the piping leading to and from your daughter's heart.
Just switching around the pipes.
Yes. Arteries that bring the blood to and from the heart to the lungs act just like pipes. I've been successful switching them around.
It's that easy?
No, it's not that easy. No surgery is, and this operation has special complications, but I still think it's worth doing.
Well, we're gonna talk about this, Doctor.
Good idea. It's gonna be a lot harder with a baby. We're gonna have to collapse one of her lungs. She's already so cyanotic. She's not getting enough oxygen, and we're gonna have to take away half of her lung function. You made those new clamps yet?
I'm working on it.
What if I shred her inside with those clamps? So many ways to fail. Every second counts. A single minute is too long. A single minute of poor blood flow to the brain. A single second of open bleeding.
Are you saying I shouldn't allow this doctor to perform a miracle to save my baby?
We don't get to demand miracles.
Honey, God has his plans. Maybe we just have to accept it.
And I was so happy when I was pregnant with Eileen. You know, I haven't had enough time. Why can't God let me get to know her first? I mean, I don't want to go against him. But why can't his plan be to let this doctor save her life?
Professor Blaylock, Mrs. Saxon told me you plan to operate on her baby. Have you actually seen this child, Doctor?
I check on her every day.
And you're still going to proceed? Have you had any success in the lab?
Absolutely. I successfully performed a shunt on a dog just 2 weeks ago.
I can't imagine you're going to proceed based on a laboratory success on a dog. How many people have you saved? So what you're telling me is you're performing an experiment, not an operation?
My instincts tell me that nature made a mistake and I can fix it. Would you like to see what I've been doing, Father? Right now, my instincts tell me perhaps you should come back another day.
What? Your quest for glory is vain, arrogant.
It takes arrogance to cut someone with a scalpel to save their life.
I have no doubt. But if you intervene with God's will, violate the purity of an innocent heart, the parents, not you, Doctor, will bear the burden of guilt.
Perhaps God is, as you say, trying to kill this child. I am not.
Shit gave out.
Yeah. Looks like a train wreck. What happened to your punches?
Maybe we should just stop here, Doctor.
No. We're using the wrong vessel. What the hell's going on?
Dad. Get up, baby. Okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's just a nightmare.
Oh, my God.
Where the hell have you been, Vivian?
I had a dream about this white woman last night.
Well, perhaps that's something best kept to yourself.
No, I knew it was Eileen Saxon. She was all grown up. She was sitting there in the corner. She was knitting, and she let out a baby voice, and she fell over dead. I couldn't see it, but I knew the inside she had a baby heart. She just fell over.
What the hell does that have to do with... The stitches didn't grow.
When we did the shunt on Pontius, he was 10 pounds. He went up to 20.
He pulled it loose.
I was wrong. Purse stringing doesn't work. We need a new stitching technique.
Continuous on the back wall, interrupted on the front wall. That's what we need. and then the shunt will grow.
65% oxygenation. She's deteriorating so rapidly. How will you have time to practice the operation?
We can't let up.
What about the new stitching technique?
We're trying it out tomorrow.
Hey, you have to see this. Vivian Thomas is operating, assisted by the chief of surgery.
Pull the end down for anastomosis. Long, slow, gentle arc.
I can't see. Can you see? Could you adjust that lamp? Are the clamps still holding?
Yes.
No kinking?
None. Right now for the tough part. Continuous sutures on the back wall. Interrupted on the front. Removing the bulldog clamp. Come on, girl. Come on, please. That's it. A little bit more. A little bit more.
I can feel the flow to the lungs. Helen, tell the Saxons we'll be operating.
You betcha.
You'll be ready.
Yes, now that I've seen the master at work.
Master of the house.
Your daddy should be proud of you.
I think he is.
Mine was only proud of the fact that I could wiggle my ears.
I think he'll be proud when you operate.
He's dead.
Dead are with us all the time, I believe. Can't separate the past from the future any more you can your right arm from your left arm.
But you see, they are separated by this, by the heart.
All connected.
Or connected. No, Lee. Tangerine, do not touch. Do not touch the heart. We are going to challenge this ancient doctrinal myth in this hospital. Who wants to attend? Dr. Swedlin? Dr. Fillmore? Dr. Cooley? Dr. Longmire? Thank you.
Wow, you're dangling your reputation off a cliff.
Calm down, Walter. This isn't Grand Opera.
Isn't a doctor's first tenet do no harm?
What are you saying?
Postpone the operation until you have more experience.
Postponing means signing that baby's death warrant. I will not be the one to do that.
But they'll ruin you.
Walter, I'm operating tomorrow.
Oh, Al. You're rushing this because you don't want to admit to those parents that you spoke too soon.
You should come to bed.
I tried that.
Can I give you a ride to the hospital tomorrow?
Thanks. I could use the lift. I don't trust myself behind the wheel.
Damn. Anybody would be nervous.
It's not that. I was just thinking about a remark you made. You said I used to be wild, not just ambitious. But I wonder if my ambition hasn't driven me wild.
I just wanted to wish good luck to everyone.
Thank you, Vivian.
Thanks, Vivian.
We're going to block that baby's pulmonary artery for 30 minutes.
Well, as long as her blood pressure doesn't go below 60, I think she should be fine. I don't think she can survive much lower than that. Isn't that right, Dr. Harmel?
Not below 60, that's right, Doctor.
Dr. Blaylock, they're ready.
Doctor.
Dr. Longmire?
What is going on?
They won't page him.
Why not?
Something about hospital policy?
Page Vivian Thomas immediately.
Dr. Blaylock, what's wrong? What's happened?
It's all right. I won't tell you again. Page it.
We're only allowed to page doctors.
Goddamn. Vivian Thomas. Paging Vivian Thomas. She wanted it in OR right now. Come on the run. You hear? This is Blaylock.
Thank you.
Jesus.
About time. Scrub up.
Scrub up.
You're coming in with me. Would you find Mr. Thomas something to stand on?
What for, Doctor?
You're talking me through this. Now, scrub up.
What's he doing? What the hell is that?
I'll see about this.
Should we say a prayer?
Forget it. He won't listen to me.
Dr. Blaylock, a word. You can resume your duties.
These are his duties. Can you see now?
Yes, Doctor.
Okay, I think we're ready to start.
Okay. We're going in.
It's gonna be all right. We'll be just fine. We'll be all right.
Incising the mediastinal pleura from the main left pulmonary artery.
To the apex of the pleural space.
I'm dissecting the pulmonary artery.
Well back into the mediastinum.
Is this all right, Vivian?
That looks fine.
The right angle clamp. Okay, I think it's holding.
Are you able to deliver the left subclavian artery?
I believe so. Blood pressure?
70, falling.
I do not move that light. And now I'm dividing beyond. Clamp it, clamp it.
I can't reach it, Doctor.
I got it. Hemorrhage controlled.
Can you see, Doctor?
Not really. Nurse? for goodness sake, can't you even see my ears? Search it.
Blood pressure 68.
Yes, go on.
Watch the carotid. Yes, traction on the suture.
Okay, now the clamp Vivian made.
What clamp? The one just there. Right here. Yes.
We're about to connect the shunt.
Blood pressure 60? No, 59.
I know, I'm almost there. Now, front interrupted.
Good. That's good, doctor. That's good. Just a little more now.
Removing the bulldog clamp.
I see some bleeding there.
I know, I see it too. Suture. Suture.
No, doctor. The other way.
Yes.
Good. Got it now.
Bleeding controlled. I'm palpating the connection.
What do you feel?
I can't tell if blood is flowing through the shunt. It's just too small to feel anything.
Dr. Blaylock, you have to see this.
Oh, my God. My God.
Her blood pressure is rising.
Evacuate the blood in the chest cavity, Bill. Put in the chest tube.
Really filling the left lung with oxygen?
Ready for closure.
Operation, huh? Amazing. That child's chances were so slim. Took a hell of a surgeon to pull her through.
Yeah, he's lucky to have that nigger in there with him.
Thomas sure saved his ass.
I'd like to see him try it without him.
You did well in there, Vivian.
Thank you. You performed an excellent surgery, Doctor.
Yes. I think I did.
all must feel, but we have been overwhelmed with children from all across the country, and then there's just one doctor to perform these operations. So if you could just go to the administration office, they'll be able to accommodate all of you into Dr. Blaylock's schedule as soon as possible. Right? I'm terribly sorry.
Making the first incision.
Effectively. Why not?
Are you there, Vivian?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you for the opportunity to observe Dr. Blaylock.
It's an honor, Doctor.
Once again, excellent work, gentlemen.
Thank you, Helen. May I introduce my colleagues, Dr. Helen Taussig, Vivian Thomas, Dr. Crawford from Stockholm, and Dr. Petrovsky from Leningrad.
You have given surgeons around the world great courage with your deeds.
Well, coming from such an eminent surgeon as yourself, that is a compliment indeed.
It's been a great pleasure to meet you, Dr. Taussig.
Oh, thank you.
Dr. Thomas.
Oh, call me Mr. Thomas or Vivian.
You're not a doctor?
Oh, no, I just work here with Dr. Blaylock.
Can we please have all the doctors who participated in the Blue Baby operation in this shot?
There's a young woman who hitchhiked from Appalachia with her son, and I think his blood levels may be low enough to test.
Talk to Dr. Taussig about scheduling him in.
If you would all turn and face the center, please, like Dr. Longmire.
Helen.
Very good. Thank you. Now, focus your attention here, please. Smile, focus here. Hold that. Good. Now, if we could have one of you alone, Dr. Blaylock. Very good, sir. Focus here, if you would. Go, doctor. Here. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nice pictures, aren't they? They always have nice pictures.
Just because you're not in the news doesn't mean you weren't there, Viv.
I'll be back.
A man who is a real pioneer, a gambler who takes all the right risks, who's rescued untold lives with his work in shock, and has gone on to challenge the entire medical establishment to reconsider an age-old taboo in performing the world's first heart surgery. Now, without embarrassing myself, I'd like to introduce a man who has undeniably brought a dash of pink to the cheeks of others, Dr. Alfred Blaylock.
Thank you. I am indeed honored. While I'm grateful for the many gifts that have been given to me in my life, perhaps the greatest gift has been the support of my colleagues over this last year. My good friend, Walter Dandy, the wonderful, brilliant colleagues who assisted me in our operation, Dr. Helen Taussig, Dr. William Longmire, Dr. Denton Cooley, Dr. Merrill Harmel. I believe one group of people could not have accomplished So much in so little time without a strong, unified effort. In the spirit of breaking new ground together to further the reach of medicine is one that should be cherished and never allowed to die. What the hell is this?
Need to do something different.
What about our work?
You got all those other people you were thanking.
What are you talking about?
Belvedere Hotel.
Belvedere's segregated. You were there.
Snuck in, just like a bellhop.
Is that what this is all about? Hobnobbing with the powers that be, Vivian? They will never let you into their club. It is naive to think otherwise. Will you stand still?
I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about Hopkins. I'm talking about you.
Me? What have I ever done except fight in your corner? I have taken you every step of the way with me, and now you want to throw all that away for what? Is that any way to show your gratitude?
I don't know. You tell me, Doctor.
Vivian, take pride in the fact you have power in your mind and in your heart.
And in my hands.
Exactly, in your hands. We made history together. We changed the world.
The world. I'm invisible to the world. I don't mind that. I understand that. Thought it was different in here.
Mr. Thomas, I'm a little confused. Now, you want college credit from Morgan State without actually taking classes?
In certain courses, yes, I'll take the test. I'll take finals, chemistry, biochemistry, science, physics, so I can get the credit for material I already know. I need to get through college a little more quickly so I can get on to med school.
And so you actually participated in all this groundbreaking research, Mr. Thomas?
Yes, I did.
Well, I'm afraid it just doesn't work like that. And you'll have to start with freshman English, social science, maybe math.
I don't have time for that. I'm 35 years old. You're saying that I'd have to start at the beginning?
Well, yes, Mr. Thomas. I'm afraid that is, in fact, what I'm saying.
I thought this institution provided opportunity for colored people. I have a wife, 2 young daughters, son. I've been working in my field for over almost 15 years now. I'm from Nashville. I came...
And what can I do for you?
My name is Vivian Thomas. I work for the Ralph Winton Company. We have a line of pharmaceuticals, particularly antacids.
We already have a supplier of antacids.
Yes, well, these antacids block against gastroesophageal reflux without any adverse
Vivian
side
Thomas.
effects.
The fellow with the blue babies. A patient of mine works at the hospital told me about you. Hopkins is
doing well because of what you did for them, and here you are.
Well, I don't have anything against the hospital. I'm just working in medicine in a different way now.
Let's see what other lines you have.
Well, yes, we have effervescent powder here.
Oh, William, look who's here. Hello, hello.
Say hi to Grandma.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, dear, how you doing? How you doing, sweetheart? Look at him. Look at him.
Stop all that running, go upstairs and wash your hands and bring your little sister back down with you.
And be careful on them steps. Well, what about construction?
I keep asking him, Thomas and Thomas. With the building boom, we could clean up.
Now, he know I can't saw a plank worth of damn.
Yeah, well, that's the truth.
Yeah, Dad, I just see that mailbox leaning to the side a little bit.
I still don't understand why you quit teaching in the first place.
Well, I never really liked the classroom that much, Clara. Too many kids.
But you fought all those years and you won the case, so...
Exactly. And quitting now means you've just wasted a whole lot of time.
No, I'm
Well,
not wasting time.
I don't think it's a waste of time. If Harold wasn't down there doing what he was doing, there'd still be a lot of colored teachers down there getting cheated. I think they all named school after him.
Yeah. Harold Thomas High.
Harold Thomas High.
Nah. Most of these young teachers, they don't know anything about that strike. They just take their equal paycheck for granted.
And Harold, you're full of excuses.
Ain't no point of you waiting for the world to thank you, Harold. That bus ain't never gonna come.
Amen to that.
I'm not waiting, Pop. I'm just looking for something that excites me as much as hammering nails pleases you.
Hey, Viv. Jack Benny's on.
I'll be in a minute.
You okay?
I'm fine. Stomach's bothering me a little bit, but I'm fine.
Why don't you take one of them fancy antacid pills you always bragging about? It's your brother?
I miss him. Mr. Old Harold. He seems a little lost now.
I miss you.
Still got my mind in that lab.
It's not just your mind, Viv. It's your heart, too.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do, Claire. I think I've embarrassed myself enough. I can't go back in there, but tail between my legs.
It's where you belong, Vivian Thomas. So how you walk back on in there, that's up to you.
Yes? Vivian.
Doctor, good morning. How was your trip to Europe?
Well, it was very gratifying. The entire world seems to have stood on its feet for this moment in time. What can I do for you, Vivian?
I've made a mistake. And I would like my old position back.
Well, how's it going to be any different? I'm still the same self-righteous bastard.
It's not about you. It's about the work. I like the work.
Dr. Thomas. We've got an animal going into shock here. What do we do, sir?
Did you try clamping off the lateral part of the atrium?
Yeah, all right. We'll be right there. Okay. Okay.
Yeah? You handled yourself well there, Doctor. Good. Stop.
There was a message for you, Mr. Thomas. Dr. Blaylock wanted to see you.
I'm sorry. Would you tell him I'll see him?
Well, he's about to leave for the day.
Honey, I have to call you back. Okay.
How's your girls?
Oh, they're fine. They're doing well. Thea's in Morgan State now.
Oh, that must feel good.
Yes, yes. How are things with you?
Well, you know, I've had the unfortunate experience of being put in the hands of surgeons.
You had something on your mind, Doctor?
Yes, Columbia's been dangling an offer to teach, but I wanted to talk to you first. I really would like you to come with me, Vivian. They know about your work. You could write your own ticket. It's hard to imagine being there without you.
Well, I thank you for thinking of me, Doctor. I think I should stay here.
We could do great things there. Wouldn't it be fun to do it one more time?
One more time. I like what I'm doing. Teaching, helping people along, working with a young doctor. I like it here at Hopkins.
Yeah, I guess you got your own things going on here now.
I recognize this man.
Huh.
Man looks very distinguished up there.
Well, thank you, Vivian.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, I'm feeling the years now.
Yes, yes. We all are now.
You know, Vivian, they say you haven't really lived unless you have a lot to regret. I regret. I have some regrets. But I think we should remember not what we lost, but what we've done. All the lives we saved, and we did. We saved plenty, didn't we, Vivian?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
No.
Vivian, it's Helen. I'm sorry to tell you that Dr. Blaylock passed away in his sleep last night. We see death every day. It doesn't make it any easier, does it? I'm very sorry. Today we honor someone who never took a course in medical school and still became one of our greatest teachers of medicine. This individual helped change the way we understand how the human heart works forever. And now I'm honored to read The Board of Regents of the Johns Hopkins University, in consideration of an innovative scientist, an outstanding teacher, and a skilled clinical technician, has this day awarded this honorary doctorate to Mr. Vivian Thomas. Congratulations, Dr. Thomas.
Thank you, Dr. Towser. I'm not accustomed to being in the limelight, so being placed in the position I find myself in now makes me quite humble and a little proud. When I put my hammer and saw down 40 years ago and was offered an opportunity to work with a young surgeon, I had no idea that I'd be able to make a mark on an institution as prestigious as this one. I had no idea that I would have any contribution to make to medicine that would merit this type of recognition. I'll simply say thank you to all of my family and all of my friends who are here, and to all of my friends who cannot be here. I thank you very much. Thank you.
This is also a special occasion to mark the unveiling of your likeness, Vivian.